What's up, brothers and sisters? We are hoping that you had a wonderful Easter holiday and now you're back full.
By popular demand.
So we start with Burkina Faso. On Friday, last Friday, that was Good Friday, we saw Ibrahim Traore launching the construction of a company, an industry complex called Aerotext Burkina. The Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of Transition Head of State, arrived this Friday in Surgu, Burkina province, Center-West region, where he laid the first stone of a textile industry complex of the company Aerotext Burkina Limited. The new industrial project aims to develop the Burkinabe cotton value chain through the supply of textile products, that is yarns, fabrics, clothing, and medical products. You know, cotton, when you go to the hospital, they use cotton. What happened is he launched that project in Surgu, which will be in land that is 42 hectares. He also launched another in Boromo, which will be 50 hectares. That's a total of 92 hectares, almost 100. The project will be a total investment of 165 million CFA francs. It will create over 4,000 direct jobs and over 15,000 indirect jobs.
Processus d'industrialisation. Toutes les zones du Burkina qui auront des spécificités, nous mettrons tout en œuvre pour que nous puissions transformer donc nos produits sur place. C'est à cela donc que nous pourrons créer assez d'emplois et pour que la jeunesse puisse s'épanouir. Ça, ce n'est qu'une phase. Nous avons lancé beaucoup d'initiatives telles que l'APEC. Le gouvernement est engagé et ce projet-ci, à travers la Sofitex, le Fonds burkinabé de développement économique et social, nous avons pris des parts, l'UNPCB également. Donc c'est un projet que nous tenons à rassurer les investisseurs et nous les encourageons. Tous ceux qui voudraient en tout cas venir au Burkina Faso investir, nous allons les accompagner en les facilitant un certain nombre de choses pour que le Burkina puisse s'industrialiser. Il faut que ça puisse aller vite et bien et respecter les cahiers de charges. De notre côté, nous mettrons tout en œuvre pour les permettre d'avancer vite et aussi appeler la population de Surgu, du centre-ouest, du Burkina entier, donc à faire de ce projet leur projet, à mettre tout en œuvre pour que ce soit en tout cas un succès pour le bonheur des Burkinabés.
What can we say? I mean, we always admiring Ibrahim Traore. And imagine, we used to say Burkina Faso was one of those countries which were producing cotton in large scale. And when they produced cotton, at some point GMO was brought, and the problem with what was brought at GMO is the strand was very short, so it could not create the yarn as it's supposed to do. I don't know if they went back to the original one, but what is amazing to our ears is that this company is being constructed to complete the whole value chain of the cotton. Like, you plant cotton, you harvest cotton, it goes through Aerotext Burkina Limited. It comes out as yarns, fabrics, clothing, medical products. No more shipping and raw materials, no more importing, you know? Wow.
And I think this is one of the few countries in Africa, because if I'm trying to look at the many countries that I know in Africa that have investors in the textile industry, all of their factories are owned by Indians, Chinese,
and Chinese.
And our sisters are only just doing the stitching, you pass it to the next person, and those people work hours and hours. You know, sometimes they contract diseases because, you know, when you're exposed to materials like these things,
the dust,
the dust, yes, and then you don't even have the safety measures to protect yourself, it becomes very dangerous for you to be even in that space. But with Captain doing the initiative himself, he will make sure, one, that it's safe for the Burkina base, because these are his people that he's trying to provide jobs for. He doesn't want to kill them with any of these dust and chemicals that they are exposed to. But when you look at our other presidents, they just bring in your Chinese, your Indians. They don't even go and follow up. Like, are these people following the measures that they are supposed to be following when conducting themselves in these factories? They don't care. As long as they are producing and giving them money through taxes and sometimes even bribing them to stay in business, that is all that matters to them.
Yeah, that's the problem. There was a time people were talking about Kente of Ghana. And you know, there's the original people who make Kente, like using those old machines, wooden, whatever. But then came in
Chinese.
Indians and Chinese
Yeah.
with their machines, and they were able to make the same,
Mass
but this
production.
time they'll do mass production. And now we are not sure if the candy we are buying in Africa is the one
Chinese.
that is being done by African factories or the
yes.
Chinese and Indian.
It's Chinese.
I
Most
don't know.
probably, even probably 70 to 80%.
That is the problem.
Yeah.
Because I wish the government did what Ibrahim Traore is doing. You create your own company, which is government owned, corruption free, working like any other privately owned company, like in China. Then this company will be selling now the fabric to the tailors and all that. Then they make clothes and sell online. That would make a lot
That's
of money.
it. Yeah.
But being like someone else, you grow cotton, someone else produces, although still in your country, but they are making money for whatever country they come from and their own families. Then they give you the fabric. It doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
It's good if it were your own.
I just love Traore because he thinks about his people, he thinks about his economy, he thinks about his country. It's not just about him and his small circle. It's about the whole country, Burkina base.
Yeah.
So kudos to Traore. What we are seeing in these other factories in Africa, some of these clothes even leave our countries new and come back old. So in Burkina Faso, they'll be probably wearing their own. They're already wearing
they are
their
out
own.
of their goa, so
you know?
no
Exactly.
second-hand shape.
Imagine how beautiful that is.
Yeah. Then look at say the past 5 months. When it's in April, so we have 3 months and 5 months in the last year. Let's say since August. Can we pinpoint which factories or projects Ibrahim Traore has launched? And imagine we started with the tomato processing plant in Popojulas, you remember? Then there's like gold.
Gold refineries.
There's the waste refinery, there's gold. They are now launching the nuclear power plants. They have
there's
this.
this one for textile.
They've done a lot of
Just in
things.
the past 5 months.
5 months, guys. 5 months. That's what we are talking. That's what the Africa we want. And
It's
I know
possible.
you also want that. And you, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, we know you also want that. Because in the last video that we uploaded, the one on Nigeria giving mining contract, I talked about Arikana, what she's doing. And people are very interested in coming to invest in Africa. Our brothers and sisters are very, yeah. And I hope in the next, say 2 years, we'll see more countries being like Burkina Faso and giving chances to our brothers and sisters to come and invest in Africa.
Yeah, I think we saw Ethiopia also opening up for people to.
Yeah, although Ethiopia is foreign, everybody. And one of our brothers was telling us in the comment section that there are a lot of vouchers. You can say foreign investors, but they have come to do other dirty deals in the country.
That's the problem. Yeah. Guys, one thing also that I've realized about Traore is that we have not heard him asking for any IMF loan, World Bank loan in the 5 months that he has been able to carry out this. This shows you that Africa's resources are enough to develop Africa. And Traore is proving it. Never have we heard Traore begging the UN to help them in any way. Food, whatever, even with the sanctions, even with whatever they've been facing as
He's
perfect. You know, he has done it with his own resources. And I don't even think they've also been working with Niger and Mali in terms of sharing of resources to work to make their countries
I think
work.
there was a time Niger, and I think Niger is still doing that. Give them petroleum production.
Yeah, but they pay for it.
Of course they pay for it.
It means they have the money, they have the resources.
That reminds me of a time Ibrahim Traore was talking to entrepreneurs of Burkina and investors, and he was telling them, what we have here is enough. Because they were asking him, you are telling us that you are going to do this project, we are still going to fund security and buy weapons, etc. Where do we get the money? And he was telling them, it is enough.
We have it.
It was not enough before because
they
of
used
corruption.
to, yeah, exactly. It used to all go to France. So how do you expect it?
And local corruption. Because he was saying, someone comes to the minister and tells the minister, just give me this project and I'll give you this. Then they don't go and do the work.
Yeah.
So
You
corruption.
keep on pumping money into one project that never ends. Roads have been built for the last 50 years. And
Yeah. So guys, that's Ibrahim Traore for us, and may God bless him. May the Most High always keep guiding him, protecting him. You know, we want to see
Giving him
his
strength.
5 years. You know,
Yeah.
mashallah.
Let us hope that he will take Burkina Faso to the destiny that he has envisioned in his mind, in his brain, because this guy has the vision. You can see that he's taking it strategically, systematically. It's not just like somebody wakes up and say, hey, tomorrow we might not be doing this. Tomorrow I'm signing this bill. Tomorrow I'm not signing because my master has said this. This guy has everything planned, and luckily Mali and Niger are also part of this moving train. So they are all benefiting from this brilliant.
And maybe Senegal.
Hey.
Watch out for that.
Let us know what you think, guys, in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment, and definitely subscribe. We shall see you in the next one.
Bye.